Good morning, friends. This is gonna be the start of another vlog, hopefully. I will get through what I'm planning on doing today and this weekend, but I was going to be going to Villains and Vixens this weekend, but my friend and I decided to forego going. Number one, we're both not doing the best financially. Like I looked at my bank account last night and I was like I'm fine, but going to this book convention absolutely would have put me in the negative. Like there's no possible way that I wouldn't have gone in the negative. So I'm sad because there are several authors there that I wanted to see, especially Ruby Dixon, because I think she only does events in Texas. So hopefully at some other point I'll be able to go to Texas and meet Ruby Dixon. That would be amazing. And then also my friend had a very unexpected, unplanned surgery that she had to go through. So she's not in the best capacity for traveling or like walking around a big convention right now. So that's another like thing that happened and we're like, yeah, no, this is not gonna happen whatsoever. I'm thinking we're pretty sure we're probably also not going to be going to Book Harvest anymore. Again, I'm super sad about it, but things are just tight. So anyway, it's Friday morning. I decided to go ahead and take these days off from work just to kind of be lazy and do what I want, even though I've also kind of been like cleaning and stuff too. I need to clean my house. My living room looks like a freaking disaster, and anytime I clean it up, because that's where my kids always congregate to play and whatnot, so it needs to be cleaned again. I need dishes to do. I need to take a shower, so I think that's the first thing that I'm going to be doing today, because I don't know, I want to get cleaned up. But anyway, so then I was thinking I would do a vlog this weekend because even though technically it's not autumn yet, we still have a couple of weeks before autumn hits. But it's September. I'm already feeling in the fall mood. I'm feeling the fall vibes. I'm feeling like fall romances. I don't know. I'm in the mood for all of the things. So I thought I would try to read a few like cute fall romances this weekend and talk about it. I really want to go to the bookstore today. I know I just talked about that I'm kind of broke and I need to not spend money, but there's a bunch of books that I've been eyeing and I really want to go look and see if my Barnes & Noble has them. Also, one of my friends, her birthday is on Monday, so I need to get her a gift. And she has just kind of like started getting back like into like her reading journey, and she's been reading a few romances, so I want to get her something. So we might do that today. And then this weekend, I thought about maybe going and taking my kids apple picking, because my daughter has just, I don't know, she's been in the mood for apples. Like she wants to eat an apple at least 1 to 2 times a day this entire week. So I'm running low on apples and it's super fun going apple picking. So I thought we could do that. So that's kind of my plan. Books that I'm planning, I have checked out A Pack for Autumn by Amelia Emerson, I think that's what it's called. And this is just, I don't know a ton about this one. I just know it is a cozy small town Omegaverse story that takes place in the fall. And I've heard good things about this book and the other book that's released in this series. There's going to be 2 more coming out, I think next year. And it just seems super cute. I'm excited to read that, especially, I don't know, just Omegaverse and like the fall time, like the cozy vibes, just like it works so well. And then I also have The Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Lori Gilmore. So my friend and I had bought this together back in the spring and we were like, hey, we could maybe like buddy read this. So she has already started this week and she told me she was reading it and I was like, hey, I'm in a fall vibe too. So we decided that we're gonna buddy read this. She was texting me last night asking me if I had started it. So I need to start this today. This is not something that I normally gravitate towards because it's just a small town cozy romance. But I mean, look at this cute cover. I don't know. It kind of reminds me of those like cozy mystery books, if you've ever seen those. So I need to start this today. And then I want to start at least one audiobook because I know like today my kids, I just dropped my kids off. One of my kids is at preschool and the other one will be she gets picked up by the bus at the preschool to go to kindergarten today. So I don't have them for today. So I know I should hopefully be able to get some reading done today. But then this weekend I'll be just doing mom stuff in mom mode. So for the most part, I don't know how much I'll be able to read of this physical copy. Like this, I need to read today. The rest of the weekend will probably be more audiobooks and some of my ebook. So I think I'm going to start Deja Brew, and I don't remember who the author is on this one, but it looks super cute, magically cozy. Like it's, again, that fall kind of vibe that I'm going for. Yes. So, and then I also need to do some prep work for videos. Oh, I need to make a post for Instagram today. I'd started that last night, but I got really tired, so I went to sleep. So I need to finish that this morning so I can post it. I just have so much to do. This is my life. I get lazy sometimes and I want to take breaks, and then I get behind on all of my social media and YouTube. Like I haven't planned out my videos for YouTube at all. Just flying by the seat of my pants. It is what it is. So hopefully this is a fun vlog. I know I don't make the most like cutesy, like aesthetic-y kind of vlogs, but we're gonna try. I've had a pretty eventful morning, or I guess not eventful, but just busy morning. So I got a video filmed for Sunday, and I also filmed a few things for my TikTok account. And then I was working on my posts for Instagram. So now I'm just sitting down with some lunch, which is nothing fancy. I don't have any buns or anything, so I'm just using a bagel that I had and eating a veggie burger. Which normally with my veggie burgers, I also like to put some greens of some kind on it, but my spinach that I had is bad, so I threw it out. I really need to go grocery shopping too. So I did get a chance to start the pumpkin spice cafe. This has been cute so far. It is giving me major Gilmore Girls vibes. Like this is 100% Gilmore Girls. Like the town, the people in it, the kooky like banter and fighting that they do, the mayor, like grumpy sunshine, kind of like this is 100% Gilmore Girls. So I don't know, I'm about 50 pages in. I've been enjoying it so far. I'm gonna read maybe a little bit more of it while I eat. And then I did also sell a book on, or a couple books on Pango this morning. So I'm gonna go take those to the post office here in a little while. And then my friend is planning on joining me at the bookstore today. So I'll go do that before I have to pick up my kids from daycare and school. So I'll let you know how it goes. Did you play outside?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And my days of week is 4 days of my birthday.
No.
It's for
Your birthday is not in 4 days. Nope.
Then what day is it?
Your birthday is a long, long, long time from now.
My birthday is coming up next. My birthday.
Well, it is coming up next, but it's gonna be a while, sis.
You know squirrels who can chase squirrels?
Chase squirrels?
Yeah.
That's what you want to do for your birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always for my birthday.
Okay, you want to chase squirrels and wear your bell dress
And then Barbie's too.
and get Barbies?
Mhm.
Well, goodness, you've got your whole day planned. I'm not having a great time. I just filmed a whole 3 or 4 minute little bit, only to realize that I never actually hit the film button. I'm tired. I need to go to bed, and my kids have been driving me bonkers because they also probably need to go to bed early. They're tired, and I can tell that they're tired. They are very crabby and then also bouncing off the walls. So it's been an evening. Okay, so we're gonna do this again. I was showing off what I got at Barnes Noble today. So the first one is Lights Out by Navessa Allen. I got this one for my friend because her birthday is on Monday. And one of my other friends and I have been starting to kind of get her into reading. My other friends more so than I have, but I also kind of want to contribute to it. And I really think she's going to like this one. And then I also got her a little bookmark to go with it. And if I go grocery shopping this weekend, which I really need to, I need to stop putting it off. If I go grocery shopping, I might see if the store has anything else that I might want to pick up for her. And then I got On Wings of Blood by Briar Bolin. I've heard a lot of stuff about this one. I've heard a lot of hype for this one. I've also heard some meh reviews, so I'm not really sure. This looks stunning. I love these edges. It's apparently a war college with dragons, but the people at this war college are vampires, and then she's a fae. I don't know. I'm in a vampire mood. This sounds fantastic. And then I got this special edition of The Deal by Elle Kennedy. It's so freaking cute and stunning. I read this back in the day. This is my first hockey romance was this book. And so there's that bit of nostalgia for it. It looks so pretty. This, I feel is what helped launch hockey romance to where it is today. So good. Reading. I've read a little bit of Deja Brew. That's the audiobook that I started. I haven't gotten it too far into that one because I've been trying to work on other stuff. It's witchy, and our female main character has a really crappy month, and she makes this concoction and makes this wish near like midnight on Halloween that she wishes she could get a second chance. And then she has this like deja vu, like she goes back in time, like it replays over again. And our male main character is also, I can't tell, it says he's a magician, so I don't know if he's also kind of witchy, but he's like kind of tell that they've replayed this month over again. So I think I don't know, we'll see how like their stories cross. And then I'm reading the Lori Gilmore book. I honestly thought about picking up book 2 of that series because my friend she says she's probably going to finish that today, even though we're supposed to be like buddy reading, but she's like plowing through that book. And I'm just like, I'm slowly getting there. But it's been really cute so far. Like I said, it reminds me so much of Gilmore Girls, which is this cutesy small town. Our female main character is in this town to like start over, and she inherits the cafe from her aunt. And so now she's reopening it. And so all the townspeople are like coming in like, yep, we always come in here. And so she's just getting used to the traditions of the town. And then there's this grumpy male main character. He's the farmer and supplies a lot of her produce, and they keep getting thrown together. She thinks there's a ghost that keeps haunting her place, and it turns out it's a cute little white cat. So I don't know, it's just been very, very cute and cozy, which is kind of the point. That's what I was looking for, was just fall cozy kind of stories. So yeah, I probably, unless something like makes me hate this book, I will probably continue on with the series. I don't know that I will continue on right away like my friend is planning to, because I have another buddy read lined up for after this weekend, for after I finish all these cozy books, which is going into more like monster books. And I'm just all over the place with my reading right now. But it's been really cute, and I understand the hype for this. So I'm going to keep reading that probably tonight. And then I just started on my ebook. I started Pack for Autumn. I'm only like maybe 10 pages into that one. I know it's cozy Omegaverse. Our female main character is an Omega, and she just moved to town, and she is the light keeper in town, like the lighthouse. And she just is very sad. She's grieving. I'm assuming her parents died. And she just kind of like wants to be alone, but then she's also very lonely and doesn't want to be alone. So I don't know. And then there's this one, I've only met one of the guys, one of the alphas, and he keeps trying to like run into her in town because he thinks she's really cute. So I don't know. We'll see where that goes. But that is my plans for tonight. Just going to be very, hopefully as chill as I can. And I need to figure out with my mom what time we're going to be going to do the apple picking tomorrow, because that'll be fun. And I'm excited for making some fall recipes. I'm already like looking up fall recipes, like apple bread and apple butter and soups and all that kind of stuff. Saturday morning now. I am getting ready to get out of the house. It is about 10 a.m. and my mother is on her way to come get me and my kids, and we're gonna go apple picking at the apple orchard. And you might hear them like in the background because they're just, I don't know what they're doing. They're playing in the living room. So I'm just trying to get all of our stuff together to be ready to go, but that should be a fun adventure. It's a lot cooler out today. It's only about 60 out, which is a big change from what it normally has been. It's normally still been kind of in like the summery weather. So hopefully we have a good time. I was gonna show off what we ended up getting at the apple orchard. Of course, my children, excuse me, got tired of picking apples within like 5 minutes, and then there was like a playground kind of area, and they had a little zip line and just a bunch of different like activities for the kids to do. So of course they wanted to go do those things instead of picking apples. But we got a huge, this is a 10-pound bag of apples, and they are so good. Like these, I love going to this apple orchard and picking our own apples because they taste so much better than what's in the store. Like so much better, so much more flavor. It was really good. So we got that. So I think I'm gonna make some apple bread because that sounds really good. And then, oh, they had some cider, so I've got that in the fridge. Got some apple cider. I picked up some honey. I always love getting local honey. This definitely helps during like allergy kind of seasons, like especially like going from summer into fall and then winter into spring. I need my honey because I usually put it in my tea. And then I got some apple butter. I'm super excited about that. And then they had a bunch of different other like things. So they had some salsa, this like black bean salsa that also I think has like some corn and stuff in it. It sounded really good, so I got that too. But yeah, I'm super excited. We had a fun time. The weather was honestly almost perfect. Like it wasn't super hot, it wasn't crazy busy either, which was good. It was very nice. So good. Hey everyone, it is now Sunday at the end of the day. I'm sorry I didn't really do a ton of filming today, and I realized I haven't really done a ton of updating about the books that I've been trying to read this weekend. It ended up being a very busy weekend. We ended up doing a ton of stuff, which was good. It was a good weekend, and I have been able to get a lot of reading done as well. But today, like first thing this morning, I ate, and then I took my kids with me to go grocery shopping, and I was gonna try to film that, but then like my kids were very chaotic and running all over the place, so I was like, this is just not gonna work out. I just wanted to try to get back home, unload things, and then we've just been kind of having a chill day at home, which has been nice since we've been like going and doing all kinds of things. So anyway, so I was gonna update on the books that I have read. I have finished 2 books so far, and I have another book that I'm about 50% through, but I think I can finish that one tomorrow and should be able to include that in this vlog, because tomorrow I work from home, but I don't have any clients lined up for me tomorrow, so it's kind of just basically going to be like a free day. So I think I should be able to finish that book either tonight or tomorrow sometime. So I did the audiobook for Deja Brew by, I think her first name's Christine. I don't know. I'll have it like up over here. That one was cute. It was fine. I think after I logged it onto Goodreads, I realized it's like the 3rd of a series. So I'm assuming this female main characters, maybe her sisters, are the people that are in like the other books of the series. I honestly didn't feel like I needed to read the other books. So going in totally just blind into this one, I think was fine. It was cute. It was like a witchy story. Our female main character is a kitchen witch, and she's just having a horrible month, and she ends up creating like this brew on Halloween night that gives her a second chance, and she jumps back in time to where she was at the very beginning of the month. And she's got the whole month to do everything over again, and she ends up deciding to kind of like relax and go a little bit slower and not kind of like rush through things. And she ends up running into our male main character of the story. He's a magician, which sounds like it kind of sounded similar to like witchcraft, like he can do magic, but I don't know, it's a separate like entity, and he's got a thing for her, and they kind of decide to have this like just be like friends. Like they're not really looking for like a relationship of sorts, but they like spending time together. But she's just looking for fun, and that kind of like bothers him because he, as a magician, has like he's kind of like famous. He's been on TV and is known as like the fun guy, and so he's wanting to be like taken more seriously now. Then they start a relationship, and they at one point realize that they are like basically like fated mates. So I don't know, I listened to this pretty quickly. It was kind of boring, not gonna lie. It was all right. This will probably just be like a 3 or 3.5 star read for me. I did kind of like the spooky vibes. I liked when they were talking about like their magic and like their family, like the family of witches and the town that they're in. Like all of that was very interesting to me, because she talks about like going through her grandmother's cookbook, which had like both, it was recipes and spells. So that was kind of cool. So I don't know, it was all right. Same with this one, guys. I finished this one today, the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. My friend really liked this one. This one was fine. I don't know. It is this girl moves into this hometown, or not to her hometown, excuse me. She moves into this small town because her aunt takes this like really long vacation, and so she's taking over her aunt's cafe in this town, and she runs into one of the people there. She has the hots for him. Something's been going on in her, like she keeps hearing these noises, so they stage like a stakeout, and so they just, it's cute. I think this is a great palate cleanser type of book if you're just needing something quick and cute to read. Honestly, I kind of liked the town and all of the people in this town more than I liked the story and the main like romance of this book, because it's supposed to be like a cute, spicy small town romance. And I mean, it does have open door spice in it, but I feel like this is pretty low on the spice scale compared to what I typically read. And then I just kind of felt like the romance was kind of underdeveloped. Like they tell each other that they love each other very quickly after meeting each other. Like they've only known each other barely even a month, and haven't had too many interactions with each other, and they're all like, it's very much that like more puppy love than like real love to me. So I think this one might be another like 3.5 stars maybe. Definitely, if you're in the mood for, now that it's becoming fall time, this is a cute one to pick up if this is like what the vibes are you're going for, or wanting. It wasn't terrible. I don't know. I think it could have been better. So we'll see. I might pick up more books in this series because it was cute and I did enjoy the town. I just don't know that that's going to be anytime soon. unfortunately. And then the third book that I'm working on is A Pack for Autumn by Amelia Emerson. So this one I'm reading on ebook. This I have gotten about 50% through, so I will probably continue reading more of that tonight and into tomorrow. This one is about our female main character is an Omega, and she has moved to this small town. She has become like taken a job as the light keeper there. She runs into basically like her scent matches in town, but she's like very afraid to be with them because it's like not everything has come out yet about what she's running away from. I do know that she has lost her parents, so she's dealing with grief, definitely. And it seems like she also has depression and anxiety, and it's seeming like maybe some other stuff too that I haven't figured out yet. And then she's very like reluctant to be with these alphas, thinking that she's going to be too much, too needy, just too much for them to handle. And she's kind of like alluded to having a bad experience with an elf in the past, but I don't know what that is quite yet. So she has a lot of trauma and baggage going on, and then there's these alphas that also have some trauma and baggage. One of them was very reluctant and didn't necessarily want to form, like he almost like said he wanted to like leave the pack because he just feels like he's scared to love, because he like recently lost his grandparents, and it was because his grandmother passed away, and then basically his grandfather just like willed himself to die too. And like I said, he's just like, he's very scared to be vulnerable and to fall in love with somebody. So there's a lot of things that these characters are working through in this book. I will say it gets spicy very quickly. I don't know how I feel about that. It like went very spicy, honestly, a bit too quickly, which I know. I love spice. I love my spice. I've been enjoying the spice in this. I was just like, this really makes sense for how quickly they got spicy. I don't know, but it's been like their relationship, it's slowly developing, even though they are scent matches and they want to be around her. They're like learning about her and she's learning about them, and they're really like trying to form that relationship and make sure that this is the right fit and all of that. So I've been enjoying it. I really like Omegaverse, and Omegaverse definitely gives that type of like vibes, like those cozy type of vibes. Not all Omegaverse are like that. I have read some more that are like a lot darker, but this one is definitely more on that like cozy side of Omegaverse, which I really enjoy. So that is what I'm going to be doing tonight, and I don't know how much more I will update. I will probably update at some point tomorrow. I don't really know a ton of like what I will be doing tomorrow, because like I said, I work from home, but I don't have anything to do. I might actually I'll have my youngest with me, my toddler, so if I am able to, I'm gonna maybe just try to work on like YouTube stuff, maybe. I don't know, we'll see.
To see what I can do to test the weapons. Roast the bee and me. Let it go, let it go. Call everybody
So we've had an eventful morning already. If you can't tell, we're outside at the park. Just me and my little Miss Sass. But yeah, so we got up this morning. I dropped my oldest one off at school, and then me and my little one, I had another sale from my Pango shop. So I took that package to the post office to ship out. So if you aren't following me on my Pango shop, you should, because I'm getting rid of just if I read a book and I don't like it, I'm putting it on there. Some of the books that I just don't feel like I'll ever read, I'm putting on there. So that's always in my link below. So did that, took stuff to the recycling center, and then she said she wanted to come to the park, which nobody else is here. So it's kind of great because she likes just kind of like doing her own thing and being by herself. So she's playing, having a great time. I'm reading a little bit. I only have like 100 pages left of my Omegaverse story. I was trying to read some of it last night, but it was like putting me to sleep. So then I just fell asleep. But it's been super cute. You find out that she's got like this like medical condition that is apparently an Omegaverse only. Like, I think they made it up for the story, but she definitely has like, it almost reminds me of either depression or bipolar disorder. Definitely some like depression stuff going on there. But they've been really sweet and caring towards her, and it's been super great. So I'm enjoying this. I definitely will be able to finish this today, no problem. Because like I said, I only have 100 pages left, so I should be able to get that done within an hour or two, a couple hours maybe, if that. So it's a gorgeous day out here. It's been really nice and kind of cool and just nice. So I think it's time for me to close out this vlog. I ended up finishing a pack for Autumn. It was really cute. We're home now. I picked up my oldest from school and we're outside playing. But yes, I did finish it like just before, like maybe an hour before I had to go pick her up. It was cute. I'm not exactly sure where I'm gonna rate it. I'm in between like 3.5 stars and 4 stars. Because it was really cute. I did enjoy myself reading it. I liked all of the like Omegaverse coziness and them like bonding with her and making her feel more secure about herself, but it did kind of annoy me. It makes it seem like she's maybe plus size. I'm pretty sure she's plus size, and she has a lot of insecurities about that, which I don't always love when I'm reading about plus size characters. I like plus size characters that are very confident in who they are. So, I mean, I get it. I just don't, that's just kind of a me preference. I did feel like I mean, it's a pretty decent sized book. I just felt like the development of the relationships went pretty fast. But I don't know. Overall, it was pretty cute. And then there's another book in this series, A Pack for Winter, out that I probably will pick up sometime in the winter. And then there's going to be 2 more books coming out next year, which is for spring and summertime. So I'm looking forward to those, and I will probably pick those up at one time. So overall, I feel like this was a pretty successful vlog with the books that I picked up. Were they my favorites? No, not necessarily, but they were definitely giving me the vibes that I was wanting, since I was wanting cozy fall romances. They were cute romances, so if you're wanting something super cute, or if you're wanting like a palette cleanser, I think these would be good ones to pick up. I think I'm going to plan on going more into like for fall romances. I think I'm going to start picking up some more like darker books, maybe some dark academia or like gothic or paranormal. That's what I'm usually craving like for spooky season, but just for general the fall, I think these would be good like in between books. I think Deja Brew was the only one that I honestly just don't really ever see myself picking up any of the other books in that series. I would consider trying that author out again. Otherwise, the other 2 books, like the Pumpkin Spice Cafe book, I'll probably end up reading book 2 at some point, just don't know when that's going to be. And then the same with this Omegaverse story, I will be picking up A Pack for Winter probably when I'm in more of like a wintry type of vibe. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I had a lot of fun making it. It was very, very busy, overly long weekend, and I'm back to my office job tomorrow. So, but I'm gonna wrap this up, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye guys.